Hello, hello, hello. Greetings, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. I am Alicia Barney Matahari. Returning subscribers and visitors, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. Drop-ins, newcomers, so lovely to have you too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a timeless pick a card reading, so it's a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Today we are asking, yay you, which spirit guide is wanting to celebrate you today? So we have 3 piles today. Pile number 1. We have got this beautiful piece of lapis lazuli. This spoke to me. When I bought it, I could not put it down, so it requested to become part of my family, and I quite happily obliged, and I am delighted to share her with you. Pile number 2, we have this delightful wand. It's a beautiful piece of labradorite wrapped in copper, and it's in this wand shape that you can actually plant in the ground to really ground in its properties in your space, or you could put it in a plant or something like that as well. Just love it. It was gifted to me by some beautiful, beautiful starseeds. He makes them, the husband, and his wife was the one who decided that the labradorite was the one for me, and I couldn't be happier to welcome this beautiful addition to my family also. And pile number 3, we have this stunning, absolutely stunning piece of rose quartz carved into a rose. This beautiful little, not so little, gorgeous work of art, work of beauty is the latest addition to my family. So I am going to give you a moment to decide which pile is for you, pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3. And I will get started with pile number 1. Pile number 1. I am so thrilled to have you here. I should remove these. Pile number 1. So let's first take a look at your oracle cards. We are asking the question, yay you, which spirit guide is wanting to celebrate you, pile number 1, today? So first out, we have got dolphin spirit. This and that are true. So gorgeous. Card number 20. And we've got this beautiful, what looks like a crystal 1,000-petal lotus beneath this majestic, delightful creature. And the dolphin is the keeper of the breath in animal medicine, of the sacred breath. So gorgeous. From the Rose Oracle, we have the rose thread. I'm hearing that song by Linda Ronstadt. Silver threads and golden needles cannot mend this heart of mine. And I dare not dry my sorrow in the warmth of your wine. You can't buy my love with money, 'cause you never were that kind. Silver threads and golden needles cannot mend this heart of mine. I haven't thought about that song in many years. This is a beautiful, it's rose petals. It's a rose at the center. We've got 2 figures here and 2 figures here. Very gorgeous. You're very, very protected, pile number 1. I love that for you. And cosmic flower. The frequency of cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. Oh my goodness. So I'm straight away getting messages for you, and it's actually really being echoed by the piece of lapis lazuli as well. And the one is giving me the law of one. Oh, wow. I can't even with the synchronicities, pile number one. The spirit guide that wants to come through for you is the spirit of truth. The spirit of truth is one of your spirit guides, pile number one. The spirit of truth would like to celebrate you and commend you and honor you and genuflect to you. Wow, I'm getting emotional. I'm feeling just a rise of the truth. You know that phrase, the truth hurts? And the truth can piss you off and then it can set you free. I'm sure I've misquoted that slightly, but you know, your impeccable commitment to the truth, no matter what life throws in your direction, no matter who throws it at you, you are kindness incarnate. Kindness has ears to hear. Kindness has hearts to see. There's not enough kindness in the world. I'm hearing from the little prince, the heart can see what the eyes cannot. I'm hearing, you know how to see to the heart of the matter. You know how to perceive the truth of the matter. Kindness has courage. Kindness is brave heart, not crave heart. Kindness has teeth. Truth has teeth. Life is to be chewed upon and to be lived. I'm feeling Capricorn energy from you, pile number one. And Capricorn rules over the skeleton and the teeth. And Capricorn is how we show up in the world. You do not need to have this as one of your main astrological points in your chart, but you embody this Capricornian energy. The Capricorn rises, the Capricorn scales, heights. I'm seeing Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita asking Krishna to reveal his true self to him. Arjuna is told by Krishna, my true self would terrify you. I'm also hearing from a few good men, you can't handle the truth. And the truth of the matter is, that's not for others to decide. Always tell the truth. First, tell the truth to self. Telling the truth to self is telling the truth to the divine, to the universe itself. It's from there we want to manifest, live, become, grow. Denial is a root of evil. Denial is born of shame. Denial is to live away from the light. Live, spelled backwards, is denial. That was Jesus's betrayal by Judas. Judas denied Jesus. Always tell the truth to children. We are all children of God. We are all children of the divine. Tell them the truth of concepts and use language that they understand. for their nervous system knows when adults are lying. And who but adults teaches a child to lie? Adults are the ones creating emotional and mental health issues for that child by refusing to tell them the truth. Why would you do that to a child? It takes their innocence. And innocence it takes their purity. It gives them a false sense of who they are and who they are dealing with. Always be truthful with others, with intimate connections and loved ones, with the loved ones of loved ones, within your work, within your community, within the public. When you embody truth, you live truth. It is nuanced. You're not going to traumatize a child by telling them truths that they can't handle. This is not the same as lying. For example, parents who constantly discuss finances over which children have no control is not teaching them to be wise with money and to value what is given to them, what they are intrinsically of value by their very beingness. You embody truth in every way. You are love incarnate, pile number 1. Love honors free will, yours and others. You are respect incarnate. Respect honors truth. Truth honors respect. You honor the other by telling them the truth and giving them the opportunity to exercise their free will, to be in denial or to accept. Side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. For life is quite absurd and death's the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your sin, give the audience a grin. Enjoy it, it's your last chance anyhow. Always look on the bright side of death. Just before you draw your terminal breath. Life's a piece of shiz when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death, it's a joke, it's true. You'll see it's all a show, keep 'em laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. What I'm getting from this, pile number 1, is that there is a bright side of life and you have embraced the truth. And Spirit is showing me this, that this is, if you're not familiar with this, with this song, it comes from the movie The Life of Brian. And it's basically it's basically Monty Python taking the life of Jesus and putting it into a comedy. But Spirit loves fun and Spirit loves laughter. And this was a beautiful, not blasphemous, I'm hearing, way of having fun with the story of terrible things that were done. It's not saying that you should laugh at terrible things that were done per se. It's in the format that it's giving. It's life. Spirit is acknowledging that it can laugh at itself. We need to be able to laugh at ourselves. And you can laugh at yourself. Not to take itself too seriously. Spirit is also acknowledging that Jesus came to show us the way, to teach us the ways of the law of one. And then in this movie, Brian is also Jesus. Jesus is in all of us. Should we choose to embody Christ consciousness? He was a reluctant hero, and it may have been it may have been pushed upon you in some ways. This is very odd. I'm sorry. Number one. And to anyone who's highly Christian, I'm not trying to poke fun at your beliefs. It's not about that. It's zoom out and take the higher lesson. Spirit loves purity. Spirit loves innocence. It is a way for us all to understand that we are all an aspect of the divine. You, me, everyone. And also, we are one. I'm also hearing by Handsome Boy Modeling School the song, The Truth. Go to the mountain if you must. Go to the burning bush. If it would ease your troubled mind, it'll be prepared to stay behind. I know you better than you think I do. Don't worry, dear, this is why I fell in love with you. The man in the looking glass is looking back at you at last. I'm also hearing, pile number one, the song by Handsome Boy Modeling School. The Truth is the name of the song. Go to the mountain if you must. Go to the burning bush. If it would ease your troubled mind, I'll be prepared to stay behind. I know you better than you think I do. Don't worry, dear, this is why I fell in love with you. The man in the looking glass is looking back at you at last. You can't hide from the truth because the truth is all there is. You are an embodiment of the truth. You are an absolute truth. I don't want to say truth seer. You're a truth seer, projector, embodier. You are walking truth. You are walking throat chakra energy, but all of your energy, all of your chakras are in alignment. You are the cosmic flower. You are the bridge between heaven and earth. You are the sacred keeper of the breath. I feel like when you speak, throat chakra again, when you speak, your intuition is very strong. You have coded messages. What you say will hit differently than when somebody else says it, because in your sacred breath, you activate others. It's not just through your speaking, it's as you walk, it's as you converse, as you sit in silence. You might be someone who activates the truth in others, who, for example, if you go to a concert, or you're walking through a market, or you just randomly pass somebody on the street, your energy is so in line with the truth. From the center of the earth through to the central sun of the cosmos, you are aware of being an embodiment of the cosmos itself. Soul led, the mystic, living courageously. We talked about a brave heart, not a crave heart. You are very willing to live from a place of courage and truth. You are very willing to stand up and tell the truth. You will not lie, and you will not be lied to. It doesn't mean that you're going around fighting with everyone and trying to convince them. That's not what this means. It means that you are an embodiment of the truth. I'm going to pull some tarot for you because I've been channeling for a while, pile number one. And there may be some messages in those songs for you. that movie might be something that's worth a watch for you. Okay, we've got first, I don't think I need to cover this. This is the Seven of Pentacles, failure. And I'm hearing that phrase, failing forward. And I don't know about you, but I learn more from my failures than I do from my successes. Show me a man who is afraid to make a fool of himself, and I'll show you a man who learns nothing. I think that was George Bernard Shaw, but I might be incorrect. I know a lot of people have quoted some variation of that. So you are willing to work to work, and we've got Saturn here as well. You're willing to do the work, and we've got Aries here as well, Aries energy. You're willing to do the work yourself, and you're willing to deal with your own failures and take responsibility for your own failures and not push them on others. You have got the Daughter of Water, which is the Page of Cups. You have a very loving energy, and she's wearing this shell at her throat, and she's also got a feather in her hair, and those are both highly spiritual symbols. You know, the bird is very ethereal, and then you've got the water here represented with the shell. She's also got this beautiful long hair, and your hair might be channeling some energy and receiving some energy. We've got the Eight of Water. The human trash has impacted this tortoise, this turtle, and left it in despair. Wow, you have got the four of not pentacles, of wands, Four of Wands. This is my favorite Four of Wands card. She's able to, what do you call it, a fire eater, fire dancer. She's wearing a mask, so I think she's not eating fire. She's a fire dancer maybe. And that can also represent twin flame energy, which for me, twin flame is connecting with like two people who are very in line with their own dharma, who connect. That's my way that I perceive it. You have the Nine of Pentacles. You're very independent. You do not look to others to carry your burdens for you. You celebrate your own successes. You show up for other people's successes. Being around you, you take your life as a celebration, no matter what the truth of the circumstances is. I had a teacher once who used to say that the curriculum of our evolution is the circumstances of our being. We play the hand that we are dealt. We can play no other. Denial is to keep wishing for a different reality than the one that we have. We can manifest from a place of truth, and we can co-create with spirit, but we cannot force our will on somebody else or take somebody else's free will away from them without incurring karma. And karma always comes around. We have the Five of Cups, which is disappointment. So the Eight of Cups is this despair and having to walk away from, in the traditional tarot, walk away from something that we have emotionally invested in. And then we've got the disappointment. So you have had to face a lot of truth in your life. You've showed up with this loving, open-hearted energy. You may have had to learn how to protect yourself so as not, and walk away from things that didn't serve you, and look at the truth of who you were and the truth of who other people are. You are this, you are a celebration of life. We have the Father of Water, which is the Father of Cups. So you may have had to go from the Page of Cups to the King of Cups. You may have had to learn how to really become parent to your own heart. I want to put it that way. Oh, yeah. Pile number one, we've got the Three of Swords here. I'm going to cover it up because I don't know. This is representative of addiction. So you may have come, pile number one, from a family that dealt with addiction. You may have had to adult very early. You may have had to reparent. You may have gone through a lot of self-betrayal and self-denial, which is very common for anyone who has incarnated into a family with addiction issues. And you can be addicted to, I remember hearing Gabor Mate say once, I heard him interviewed, and he was saying that he used to take groups to South America, but he is a physician. He was saying at one point that he was addicted to classical music. And I remember his interviewing saying, probably a weird thing to be addicted to. And he was like, that's not what addiction is. It's not about what you're addicted to. It's the chasing the high. It's if he was saying that, you know, if it was the classical music that soothed me, as soon as I had, you know, given myself that result, then I would have been satiated. I would have been fulfilled. But he wasn't. He just kept buying them. But when he was ADHD in his 50s, and I remember him saying also that, like, you know, people would come up to his wife and say, oh my God, he's so great, Gabor Mate this, Gabor Mate that, and she would kind of raise her eyebrows. He's a human being too, and she would kind of, you know, have to think to herself, you know, he's got a human side too. So he's not this perfect person that doesn't have flaws. And when he was told by the medicine person, by the shamans, who do not care about his status of being a doctor, that he was the one who bringing all these people to be treated. They were like, your energy is toxic. You cannot come. You cannot join the group. You will contaminate the group. And, you know, he took it in his stride, and he worked with somebody at that event that he was leading, and he submitted to their teaching, and he allowed himself to go through whatever healing he needed to start his journey of cleansing whatever it is that they saw in him that he couldn't see in himself. So I am getting very strongly from your energy, pile number one. The spirit of truth is just really grateful to you for being so committed to the truth. You have this. I know it was very serious while I was channeling it, except for that kind of random aside with the life of Brian. But I'm getting a you know, there's a release. What other song is called? Le vent nous portera. The wind carries us. It is a beautiful, beautiful French song. If I think about it, I will link it in the comments below. But it talks about the breath of the cosmos carries us. You have this innate ability through probably lifetimes of living the truth and wanting the truth and moving from a truthful place. And you have really worked through delusion in this lifetime. Your intuition is very high. I feel your gifts are going to be really heightened, especially at this time as we're moving into new world, I want to say, new earth. You are one of the leaders, pile number one. Just by your energy, just by your being, just by your frequency, just by the frequency that you embody. We talked about the law of one, and this is really reinforcing this for me here. Vision of unity. Focus on the light, right to see, releasing illusion, pineal gland activation. Your pineal gland, your chakra, your chakra system is shining. You are radiating light. You are probably a starseed. You are a living light. You are a walking sun. You are a living truth. And the truth is, we all have access to that light. We all have the ability to do that purification, the removal of projection, the remembering of who we are. I heard Bob Proctor once say, if we knew who we were, we would go around the space just kissing ourselves. If we had any idea who we truly are, not who our iterations of ego thinks that we are. Oh, emergence. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm seeing a lot of wings for you. You're highly, highly, highly connected with angelic realms. Look, you're very, very supported. You're very, very guided. You are an embodiment, an earth angel, a star seed, whatever you wanna call it. You could be an incarnation of an ascended master, and I'm not blowing smoke up your booty, pile number one. You could very well be awakening to that knowledge about yourself. We all have the ability to tap into that energy and invoke that energy. And it's reminding me of the female path that Claire Nocte teaches, which is really, really beautiful. And she talks about the female path and how the female really can embody the goddess and the goddess energy. And that might be, her channel might be something worth looking into. And then you've got Surrender. How gorgeous. Unicorns can only be seen by those who are pure of heart. Unicorns will only reveal themselves to those who are pure of heart. And look at how green this is. So gorgeous. You've got, you know, the purples and the greens here. Your higher chakras are really, really alive right now. You might want to, we talked about the hair with the Daughter of Cups. You might want to maybe wear a head covering just to protect some of the energies, because look, we're seeing release misaligned energies, return to your truth. And we've got truth echoed again here, the Law of One. The Law of One by the Raw Contact might be something that's worth looking into as well. It's really long. If you get the audio book, I think it's like, it's two volumes and it's 40 hours or something. But it's one of those, you know how I was saying that when you speak, pile number one, that you're encoded. I know when I listen to that, and it's actually narrated by Jim McCarthy himself. And when I listen to that myself, like, it's a different frequency. Like, he's tapping into a different frequency, even though it's Carla Rucker who is the one who channels the information. He is the one who narrates the audiobook. It's really, really beautiful. And I think you might be opening up to some of those gifts. You may have been unaware of them in the past. You may have had to deal with a lot of delusion. You may have had to really step into who you are and be brave in it. Like, you might have had to walk away from, you know, people who just don't believe in that kind of stuff, who think you're delusional. But I'm here to tell you, you are not. And the Spirit of Truth honors you, genuflects to you, is so grateful to you for carrying this frequency through your beingness and into the world, and holding that no matter what. Whew. Pile number one. That was some big energy. I would truly like to thank you for stopping by today. If you like my readings, I would really love it if you would consider liking, sharing, subscribing. And I really do hope to see you in another reading. It has been such an honor and a pleasure to read for you today, pile number one. I wish you so much love, truth, joy, happiness, the rest of your day, the rest of your week, the rest of this life, the rest of all of your lives, all your timelines, all interdimensionally, to every cell in your body. So with that, I love you, pile number one. Take heart, take care, and have a great rest of whatever it is that you're up to. Bye, pile number 1. Pile number 2. So you chose the Labradorite wand, I'm calling it. Pop that up there and we'll put your number 2 up here. So let's take a look at your oracle cards first. And the question we were asking today is, yay you! Which spirit guide is wanting to celebrate you today? Snake spirit, time to heal. Gorgeous. Come to me. Attracting like a rose, receive abundance, desires. Transition. I don't think I've gotten this card before, but it is beautiful. It is reminding me of the snake. It is also reminding me of DNA. It's reminding of the, I forget what the caduceus, the medical snake, the two snakes. So you've got both sides of that. You've got the venom and the antidote coming in. So I think you could be antidote for a lot of your community. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and of our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Oh, so gorgeous, so gorgeous. And I didn't notice here before, there's 2 hummingbirds here above her. Hummingbirds are highly, highly spiritual. Everyone and every creature is very spiritual for me. But I'm trying to see what's above. There's what looks like a bee here. Interesting. So a couple of things with this. Hummingbirds can fly in all directions. And hummingbirds pollinate flowers. Hummingbirds also can go to higher altitudes to pollinate flowers where insects cannot. So there's something I'm hearing, that the flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest flower. So there's a rarity about you. And snakes are beautiful and can be terrifying. Snakes shed their skins, but they also use their entire body to move from place to place. So the spirit guide that wants to celebrate you today, pile number 1, is the spirit of your body's wisdom. Your body is one of your spirit guides. You have taken such good care to connect with your body and the wisdom of your body. I'm hearing breath work for you. Either you've done it or you've been called to do it. Vapors, what is received, transmuted, what is carried in the vapors is magic. Sacred breath, dragon's breath, pranayama, chi. You may be someone, pile number 1, who has had to learn how to navigate nervous system issues. Maybe you were in unsafe environments, precarious environments. You might have come from a family that either was lacking in some way, like has scarcity in some way. Maybe they were financially abundant, but love and safety were not present, and there was a lack of understanding about this, which would have put you, did I say pile number two? Pile number one, I meant to say pile number two, which may have put you into fight or flight. And I'm hearing that, you know, that phrase or that idea that what will keep you safe as a child will form a trauma response and will not allow you to have healthy relationships with yourself or with others as an adult. And you may have to learn how to reparent yourself. I'm hearing breath work versus normal breathing, and this group knows what I'm speaking about. So breath work is very, very helpful for all, but it might have been unnecessary for you. It's necessary. Breath work is necessary beyond a certain plateau of living. If you want to advance your spiritual practice, if you want to really use all of your resources, your body, mind, and spirit, you cannot do that without paying attention to and working with your breath. I'm also hearing radical rest. Again, we're back to this idea where you could have been around workaholics. Maybe play was considered frivolous in your community, in your culture, in your home, and you may have gotten into patterns of overworking and not taking enough rest. And you've learned how to listen to your body and give your body what it needs. I'm getting for you, pile number two, that you had to, your body wisdom is really coming through to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for hearing me. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for showing up for me. Thank you for helping me to learn what it's like to play again, to have joy in being me. And this is coming from the spirit of your body. Your body is one of your spirit guides. Your chakra systems, you have honored and respected your chakra system. You have listened to each of your chakras. You have learned to get into the rhythm of your own needs. You have learned to take rest. If you have not learned how to have a dynamic rest practice, such as yoga nidra, meditation, some sort of moving meditation, dance, I see that for you. And your body's like, yes, 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 yes. You might be somebody who's into yoga. You might be somebody who's into qigong. You might just really love to dance. I remember hearing, we're back, it's reminding me again of the snake. I remember reading, I think it was in the book Originals, and I can't remember who wrote that, but they were talking about people who had won Nobel Peace Prizes, or not Nobel Peace Prizes, but Nobel Prizes. And the ones who had won Nobel Prizes, they usually, let's say in science, they usually had another side to them that was artistic, that developed the other side of them. So they weren't a one-trick pony. They weren't only intellectual. They were intellectual and artistic. They had developed both of those sides, and we're getting into the right brain, left brain kind of thing. So you're getting the structure and the creativity. You're getting the masculine and the feminine. You're getting the flow and the discipline. And I'm hearing also that you have learned that discipline is not synonymous with punishment. You have declined to punish your body and yourself for things that you were taught that did not serve you, for things that caused you to have pain in your body. You are releasing a lot of karma. You know, the highest percentage of Nobel Prize winners had some sort of dance as their artistic expression. And it makes sense because with dance, it's not like you play an instrument where you're dealing with something external. You're embodying the music, you're embodying the movement. You're not interacting with another. You could be interacting, you could be dancing with somebody, but you're becoming part of the dance. With painting, for example, like you have the paints, you have your palette, and you're putting it onto something, you're externalizing it. But you are, what I'm trying to say is you are the art when it's dance. And also singing, I guess, as well. But dance, more so than singing, uses the entire body. Motion, but also to sing well, it really requires mastery of the breath. It requires mastery of the diction. It requires mastery of the being able to hear the notes, being able to carry your own song with an accompaniment, being able to follow the rhythm, and similarly with dance. So dance and singing are more, you are the instrument. Whereas with other forms of art, and it's not that they're better or worse, it's just that they're more, you are the instrument of the art, if that makes sense. I'm hearing body, mind, and spirit cannot be separated. You are in mastery of your own rhythm. You're not using distraction to connect with your body, rather the removal of distraction. Radical rest, again, I'm hearing, is not necessarily, it's not saying that watching a movie is bad, but that's more distraction than rest. And that's fine. It's, you know, distraction has its place, and appreciating the art of others. Have you ever been just so enthralled in a movie that you're taken with it, that the acting in it just, and the story, like think of all the layers that happen in a movie. You have the dialogue, you have the interaction, you have the cinematography, you have the music that's used, and then how it's all put together. And that just collaboration of other people's, I'm hearing the art of their heart. You can often tell when something is AI generated. It looks pretty, but it you know, all that glistens is not gold. Like, it looks good to a degree, but it just, you just don't get the same experience. Like those AI written books, those AI generated music, those AI generated movies, it's just not the same as somebody who is expressing their soul through their art. For you, pile number one, your body is saying play, sensuality, and experiencing. Thank you for letting me play. Thank you for letting me experience life through my senses, through sensuality. Being engaged in an activity that you enjoy, your body enjoys that. Irrespective of whether it yields you some social gain, some kudos, some financial gain or not. I'm not saying that it cannot turn into something lucrative, and it's okay if it does yield a lot of money or financial gain. However, that's not the intrinsic draw to it, and your body is thanking you for allowing it to experience that engagement, that the marrow of the experience. It could be painting, dancing, singing, gardening, coaching. It could be working on a project. It could be a labor of love, building a house, building a business, building a not-for-profit, writing, philanthropy, work in the community. Whatever it is that lights you up, your ability to feel that, to allow your body to be present in that experience, your body is saying, thank you. Mindfulness. Isn't it interesting? Mindfulness is really about the body. It's aligning, it's taking the thinking and kind of allowing the mind to almost have a rest. Mindfulness is almost like thinking with the body. It's the process of paying attention to the sensations of the experience. The process of detaching from the mind's narrative, and we call it mindfulness. Being aware of one's thoughts, of one's emotions, of one's sensations and surroundings. Being aware of how someone makes you feel or how you feel in someone's presence. Being mindful in how your speech, your activity, your laughter, I'm hearing, affects another. That's mindfulness. Flow and letting go is not the same and is not synonymous with absent absent-mindedness. Rather, flow and letting go is automatic mindfulness. Did you ever hear that phrase, practice and practice until you can't do it wrong? Not until you can do it right, but until you can't do it wrong. Why do yogis spend a whole lifetime learning to meditate? Because it takes intense focus. I'm hearing Abraham Hicks talk about 17 seconds. If you can focus on something for 17 seconds doesn't seem like a long time. But in the age of information, workaholism, we're expected to hit the ground running, go above and beyond, blah, 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 blah. Corporate's not where you're going to have. If you don't have strong boundaries, corporate and working for somebody else, unless they are somebody who understands this, is not where you're going to have an experience where you can be in your own rhythm. Your body is thanking you for no matter what experience that you're in, you're paying attention to your own rhythm. Dance like nobody is watching. I'm hearing the phrase, a man learns to skate by staggering about and making a fool of himself. Indeed, he progresses in all things by resolutely making a fool of himself. And I'm also hearing from, I watched it recently, Now You See Me, that they're talking about how the Fool is the most powerful card in the deck. Because the Fool starts anew. It's not weighted down by the baggage. It's the beginning. It's that innocence. Experiencing how I feel in the presence of people, loved ones, animals. How I feel in the presence of all of the children of Mother Gaia, including the weather. the night sky, a sunset, a sunrise. Paying attention to the sensations that I feel as I'm experiencing that. Your body is saying, thank you. This is such a beautiful reading, pile number 2. Wow. Experiencing the body of Mother Gaia herself. Appreciating being in nature without electronics. Communing with her. I'm hearing that song from Pocahontas. Come run through the pine trees of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll around in all of life's riches. And for once, never wonder what they're worth. Oh, your body thanks you. In the boudoir, I'm hearing the Tantra, the 3 layers where you, through your body, experience your own energy. When you commune with another, you're adjacent to each other. And then you combine with each other. You join with each other. And then that becomes an offering to the divine. It's interesting. And I'm hearing Sami Sadora, who, God rest her, she's no longer with us. She was a teacher of Tantra. She grew up in a cult. She had a very difficult life. And her demons overcame her, unfortunately. But she was talking about how the most powerful aphrodisiac is the ability to rest the mind and to surrender into the body and to be present. Because our body holds information. The body keeps the score might be something that is worth reading if you have not come across it. Who you commune with in the boudoir, we've lost the ability to elevate that and to keep that sacred. And that's what boudoir Tantra talks about. Tantra is about how you show up to life. It's all this presence. It's not just what happens in the boudoir. To surrender, trust must be built over time. Blind trust in another is not liberating. It is dangerous. It is dangerous to both women and to men and to everyone in between in the longer term. Using as an example the male and female template, the male body literally conquers, the female body surrenders in the act of lovemaking. That is sacred. And in my opinion, for example, the one night stand and the walk of shame and the female schmexual liberations has created an unhealthiness in that area for both parties. I'm not slut shaming men or women with this example. I'm just illustrating what is missing, what is overlooked. And how do you think about it? How do you build the foundation after you've already built the house? It's food for contemplation. A song that's coming to me for you is Makeba. That might be a song that is worth listening for you. I'm seeing dance as being a strong theme for you, pile number 2. I've been channeling for a really long time, I'm sorry. Makeba is by Jain, Jain. She, I believe, is from Marseille. So she's a French artist, but Marseille, next stop, Morocco, I guess, has a lot of the African influence. Let's pull some tarot for you and then we'll close out pile number 2. Your body loves you so much, pile number 2. Your body absolutely loves you so, so much. You have got the World card. I'm going to cover it just in case. You've got the 4 of Cups. You've got the Sun. You've got the Knight of Swords. You've got the Emperor. Wow. 3 major arcana, pile number. Wow, this came out in pile number 2 as well. You've got 4 of Wands, the celebration card itself. You've got Lady Justice. Oh my gosh. Beside the Twin Flame card, 1111, and then you've got card number 11. Woo! Powerful energy. And you've got the 6 of Pentacles. And I'm going to take this as well because you have at the bottom of the deck, pile number 1, the Moon card. We talked about that, the female path. It might be something worth looking into Claire Nocty's channel. She's got a YouTube channel and she's got some great stuff on Patreon as well. And you've got the 2. This is behind the towers. And this is the vice versa tarot deck. So your intuition is strong. We've got the crab here signifying home, signifying mother. And on you've healed, or you're on the path to healing. You have sailed away. The four of cups is about disappointment. It's about not recognizing what you have. And I'm hearing that phrase, don't cry over spilled milk. You don't cry over spilled milk. You're the sun. You connect into your own beautiful home that is your body. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of our existence and our lives so that we can learn to let go and surrender to the process. We talked about surrendering into our body. We talked about Tantra. So surrendering first to ourselves and to the truth and to our very essence. And the Emperor is Mars energy, and Mars rules over the body. You've really got a beautiful balance of all of the elements here. The water element. You are the world. You're the sun, moon, and the stars. You've got the sun and the moon and the world and the Emperor and justice. Pile number 2. Wow. You have overcome some incredible injustices. You have lived through, and the hummingbird, the thing about the hummingbird as well is the hummingbird loves joy. The hummingbird also, the hummingbird is delicate and strong at the same time. There's a good mastery here between masculine and feminine, and unity and truth and justice. You could have been around people that made you feel small, that were breadcrumbing you and looking down on you, but no longer, because you have been willing. Sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away. That's Enya from back in the day. And Enya's a recluse. I don't know if you know that. She lives in a castle in, I think it's Donegal in Ireland. So I'm getting a strong Celtic connection for you. Pleiadian, Chirnanog. I feel like there's a youthfulness to you. I think that you might have endured a lot of injustices because people were jealous of you and wanted you to feel small and wanted to feed off of you. Look at this guy towering over a little town. The truth of who you are is you are someone who is bigger than someone who should be breadcrumbed. They were feeding off of you. The way of the pearls. Liminal space. New energies. Trust. Time and growth. Gorgeous. We've got the dolphin here. This is the Lemurian Star Child Oracle. Pearls of wisdom. You're incredibly wise. And people may have tried to feed off of your wisdom without giving back to you. Lemurian egg, wow. Rest, reintegration of divine potentials. An egg suggests a fertility, something you're coming into a new era. The 4 is echoing here, 44. 44 is a very spiritual number. It always reminds me of Kuan. You've got the dolphins here again, and another 4. 444 might be significant for you. Authentic expression. Words are powerful. Truth. Beautiful. Water could be very important to you, and your body is confirming it. Your body loves being in water. I don't know whether you're into, natural bodies of water like the ocean, natural springs. I'm getting natural bodies of water and the shower and, spiritual baths. Being in water is very soothing for your body. Whatever way you experience that. The hummingbird, I was going to say, and I digressed. The hummingbird does not like harshness. It can do harshness. We talked about it being able to sustain higher altitudes than insects, but it's relative. You're both strong and you're both delicate at the same time. And you have learned how to, I'm hearing the flesh is weak, but the spirit is strong. Your body just loves you so much for all that you have done to honor your body. And your body would just like to say, thank you for allowing me to experience my own wisdom through you. For allowing me to show you who you are and to continue to show you who you are. I'm getting actually really strongly for you, pile number 2, that sacred sites might be really activating for you. You might have very strong experiences if you go to certain spots. I'm going to say, for example, let's say Concord, which is outside of Boston. And Concord is where Emerson lived and Henry Thoreau. And where transcendentalism was born. And transcendentalism really is about taking out the middleman, the church, and speaking directly to God through nature. So nature-based faiths or belief systems may indeed be something that you are called to, or that you are attracted to, or that serve you. And this is such a beautiful, calming, serene energy, pile number 1. Pile number 2, I keep saying pile number 1, I'm so sorry. Pile number 2. I'm going to leave it there, leave your reading there. I am so honored to have read for you, pile number 2. Your energy is just so calming, so serene, so beautiful. Pile number 2, if you like what you heard here today, I would love it if you would consider liking, sharing, commenting, or subscribing, or all of the above. If not, that is fine too. Do you? And I wish you the very best until the next time we see each other. commune with each other or not. I am sending you so much love, pile number 2. This energy was just such a treat to be around. And I'm sure, I know your community feels that way about you, no matter how they treat you. Bye, pile number 2. Pile number 3. Hello. You chose this. My new baby. The new addition to my family. This gorgeous rose quartz carved rose. I'm just in love with her. Okay, let's look at your oracle cards, pile number 3. Today we are asking the question, yay you! Which spirit guide is wanting to celebrate you today? I'm feeling the need to take a breath, actually, and I'm starting to feel, woo! We have card number 46. Peacock spirit, let it shine. Isn't this stunning? This peacock is rocking a crown, and look at what is shining from their heart. They are a walking embodiment of the truth, and they have eyes to see. The peacock is also a symbol of Kuan Yin. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I need to cover this up, but I'm gonna. We have the breathing rose. Heart healings, emotions, connection. The breathing rose, stop. And she's got a rose right at her heart center. We've got the peacock, a symbol of Kuan Yin, with a beaming heart. Light beaming from her heart. Well, his, because the peacock is, the female peacock does not have the colors. The female peacock is more browns and whites and that kind of plumage. I have tears of joy for you, pile number 3. You're my Kuan Yin pile. You're my Christ consciousness pile. Oh, God. And Kuan Yin is the goddess of compassion. The frequency of compassion. Wow. Getting Archangel Raphael for you as well, pile number 3. 3 is the magic number. Sun, moon, and stars. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Sorry, just give me a moment to catch my breath. Pile number 3. You are love incarnate. You are just unconditional love. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and to be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. So pile number 3, you are a conduit of unconditional love. The spirit guide that wants to come through for you today, pile number 3, is the spirit of gratitude and appreciation. You cannot be a conduit of unconditional love without mastery in gratitude and appreciation. Gratitude and appreciation are different frequencies. Gratitude is more an expression of appreciation to me. It's more of a practice of appreciation. Appreciation, if you think about it, means to give value to. It's an expression of gratitude. Gratitude is like bhakti, having a gratitude practice. It's being devotional to the love, to the divine, and all is divine. So no matter what the circumstances are, you are able to see the divinity in all. You are able to have gratitude for the lessons and for the love and for the wisdom, and you're able to appreciate them no matter. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do, is what I'm hearing. I'm crying tears of you upon them for their sorry. I'm getting Jeanne of Arc, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, the Essenes. No matter where you are in your incarnation, no matter what haterade you have stood in the face of, and it's been pervasive, I feel how much you've had to forgive, be compassionate about, be compassionate to. You have remained pure of heart, pure of intention, and committed to compassion and love. I'm seeing a lot of I'm seeing a lot of betrayal and backstabbing. I'm seeing the Ten of Swords in my mind. I'm seeing 3 of Swords in my mind. I think you've been to many a Victim Olympics and have never once played the victim. You may have had to learn discernment, how not to let others victimize you by playing the victim. If you do not know the story of Kuan, you may indeed be drawn to it. There's a book I'm thinking about, The Promise of Kuan, Wisdom, Miracles, and Compassion by, I think it's by, I can't remember who it's by. I'll look it up and link it in the comments in post. And also the story of Ganesh. The Ten of Swords just fell out, so we're going to take it. Whew. The story of Ganesh. Ganesh embodies playfulness. He removes obstacles, and Ganesh puts obstacles there. Ganesh is the son of Parvati. And Ganesh started his life being beheaded by his papa. Because his dad came home and said, "Who is this boy?" Parvati made Ganesh from the mud, and that's giving me lotus flower. You have grown from the mud. Hierophant. This is the way of the panda. The way of the panda tarot deck. I love this deck. Oh my gosh. You have an ability to perceive obstacles as stepping stones. That phrase is the wall was there to teach you how to climb, to teach you to build resilience, and to teach you which walls to scale, to practice discernment, and which walls to just walk by. I'm seeing in Labyrinth, you know when she enters the labyrinth first and she meets the caterpillar, the caterpillar. And he's like, "No, don't go that way, never go that way." And she's like, "Oh, great, thanks." And she heads off the other way. And after she goes, the caterpillar says, "Gosh, if she'd gone that way, she would have gone straight to the castle," which is exactly where she wanted to go. But she wasn't ready. She had to walk the labyrinth. And the labyrinth itself is a very sacred symbol. And walking the labyrinth itself is a form of bhakti, is a form of devotional practice. There are many labyrinths around the world that people go and walk in order to honor the divine, in order to honor their own spiritual path. I'm also hearing The Long Way. The Long Way is a book by this sailor. He was a single-handed sailor called Bernard Moitessier. And there was a race around the world, a solar race around the world. And I can't remember when it was. he was around the time when, you know, Gauguin was hanging out in Tahiti, and he spent time in Tahiti as well, Moitessier. But in The Long Way, that is his book about his race around the world. He was invited to be in this race, and he halfway around the race was like, oh, F this, I can't be bothered, I'd rather go sailing. And he did, he continued to go sailing. And, you know, he just didn't finish the race. It wasn't his jam. So that's reminding me of knowing which walls to scale and which walls not to scale. And Moitessier also kind of abandoned his family. He was hanging out down in Tahiti, and he had a family in France. But what's interesting about that race also is that one of I believe it's that race, there was a number of them that were, and this is in the days before, you know, GPS and where you could be tracked at all times. So there was an element of trust where people couldn't be tracked. And one guy literally faked his way around and just was too scared to sail around the world, and he faked it and claimed that he had done that. You've got the 10 of Pentacles. You've gone from the 10 of Swords to the 10 of Pentacles. King of Cups. My gosh. And we talked about a lotus. He's like, your cup is lotus. Whew. You've got a crown. You've got a butterfly. You've got the devil. You have overcome some attachments. You have released yourself from traps, maybe that others set for you, maybe that you were born into a family where you had to be compassionate to. We talked about the Victim Olympics, where you were constantly expected to put your own needs, emotions, desires aside to appease somebody who was aggressive and who had the power. Something that also is coming to mind, pile number 3, is that you might also be drawn to Mary Magdalene, the movie. It's very beautifully done, the one with Rooney Mara. It's probably, I don't know, maybe 2018 or thereabouts, I'm not sure. The Empress, my gosh. Hierophant Empress. Wow. In that movie, at the very end of it, the Vatican literally acknowledges that Mary Magdalene was not what they said she was for, you know, just 2,000 years or so. That she was actually Jesus's main disciple, and they're now telling the truth about it. And it's a footnote at the end of the movie, but the movie is beautiful, in my opinion, and it's beautifully done. So it might be something, if you have not seen it, that is worth watching. You've got the Moon. Oh. Very, very intuitive. Your dreams could be very significant. As a child, you could have been really powerful, and you might have had someone domineering in your house that was slave to their own addictions, that actually prevented you from being able to really know about your gifts, who caused you to not develop them through their actions. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do, I'm hearing. Again, you may have had to remove yourself from people like that, but I feel like it's a pattern that continued with the 10 of Swords, and you were very likely and very highly empathetic, highly intuitive child, indigo child, I'm hearing. I think nighttime, you were very in touch with your guides. You may have, I'm even hearing that you may have shared this with caregivers when you were younger, and they, you know, you may not remember them shaming it out of you. You definitely are highly intuitive, highly psychic, highly, I was going to say fertile, but highly creative. Fertile, yeah. You know how, like, things grow around you, things that thrive around you, but I'm getting very strongly that you have learned how to forgive. And I heard once, I love this concept, that healing once. Okay, so forgive and forget. It's often the isn't it always the abuser who says, let's forgive and forget, to the injured party? So I don't feel bad about the abuse that I perpetrated upon you. Now that you've healed pile number 3, you owe me the opportunity to abuse you again, because I refuse to do the work. And I refuse to address the root cause of why I would abuse a person that I profess to love. Eris is very active right now, so you might have, with the moon here and with Eris being so active, you might have been around a lot of mean girl activity. And mean girl can be your father, your mother, your brother, the ugly sisters, your teachers, your boss, your friend group. It can be just that negging and undermining and not showing, reflecting back to you. The moon's job. The moon reflects the sun. The sun can't see itself. I'm nearly surprised actually that the sun didn't come out. Again, I feel like you're an indigo child, a star seed, an earth angel. I feel like everyone is a star seed because why? Because we are all made of stardust. For you, pile number 1, I'm hearing that song by Jessie, Reyez, Love in the Dark. I do anything to relive our memories and listen to your songs play in my head, 'cause I hate the silence, it's the only thing I get. I wish I could hear your voice once again, and your heartbeat, all of the small things, oh, the sweetest goodbyes are never with smiles at all. But when our lives are running out and your heartbeat has taken the draw, could you try to look around? I'll be there to pull you back up. I'll be around you. I'm nothing without you, and I can't leave you alone. And when the stars are falling down, there's love in the dark. Your galactic fam, your angels, your ancestors have been with you since you were a small child. Since you incarnated. And you were always able to connect to them through your dreams and through your psychic abilities. And if those have been dampened over time, they're coming alive. I'm also hearing that song by Paloma Faith, Upside Down. Angels watching over me with smiles upon their face, 'cause I have made it through this far in an unforgiving place. It feels sometimes this hill's too steep for a girl like me to climb, but I must knock those thoughts right down. I'll do it in my own time. I don't care. I'm halfway there, on a road that leads me straight to who knows where. I'll tell you what I have found, that I'm no fool, I'm just upside down. Ain't got no cares, I ain't got no rules. I think I like living upside down. I think you might have lived in upside down land and you were like, what the actual F at one stage. And your guides, you're very, very tuned in with your guides and your intuition, and you have been flying blind a lot. But you have been walking by faith, not by sight. You have been following your intuition. You have been listening to the divine. You have been building yourself. If you are not in abundance with the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor and the King of Cups, if you are not in abundance materially and in relationship, believe you me, that is available to you. You may be highly, highly, highly sensitive and highly empathic. You might just think, you know what, I just prefer to live in the woods because you're so sensitive that you really feel overwhelmed by other people's energies at times. So breathing exercises, I'm hearing for you. As forgiving as Kuan Yin was, she didn't stop her work. Her story is very interesting. She continued. She is Bodhisattva. She forgave her abuser. The abuser had to come to her. Let the mountain come to Methuselah. You do not need to go back to anyone who has betrayed you. You do not even need to reconcile with them if they come to you. But you will always treat them with compassion no matter what. It is not compassionate to let somebody abuse you. It is not kind to let somebody abuse you. If someone chooses not to do their own work, and if someone chooses to push their pain into you, that is their free will. You are not required to, nor is it your dharma, nor is it your responsibility, nor is it kind to them, nor compassionate to them to allow them to continue to abuse you. She remote reconciled Kuan Yin. She didn't change to appease her abuser. She rose. Rose. And still I rise, I'm hearing from Maya Angelou. That's a poem you might want to look into as well. Oh, you've been through it, pile number 3. Her abuser became a better version of themselves and rose to align with a higher version of themselves. You are the blessing, pile number 3. The spirit of appreciation and gratitude is here to celebrate you, to tell you, if you don't already know, that you are the pile. You are the blessing, pile number 3. Live, laugh, love. You have been through the hero's journey. Familial, social, professional, crucifixion. And still you rise. Youing is the gift. You being in your own frequency is the gift. You playing is the gift. You navigating is the gift. You are the sun, moon, and the stars. You are the cosmos, pile number 3. Beyond cycles. Another 10. 3 10s. Woo! Pile number 3. Oh my gosh, it is just... I went from like being in tears at the beginning, like they're showing me what you have overcome, and with the grace and the compassion that you've shown to others, but also to yourself. And to continue to do that, you've had to have a thick skin. You've had to develop a thick skin to protect your heart, to protect your inner child, to protect your abundance. And your abundance is you. It's your frequency. That's your abundance. And that is becoming manifest. Again, I said it before, that has not manifested in 3D yet, it is going to if you receive it, if you agree to receive it. Find and embrace yourself, new direction, releasing old patterns. Yeah, you've released codependency, beyond cycles, the dragon's breath. Your dragon guides are around you. I think, again, back to, you're highly psychic, but your psychic gifts are coming online. Eris was the forgotten kind of cousin to the wounded warrior, but she's the one who, you know, she can get into the woman scorned energy and the mean girl energy, or that's the lower aspect, or she can be that Cinderella overcoming the stepmother and the ugly sisters treatment. Dolphins. You have a beautiful, your inner child is also very, 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 very in tune with your psychic gifts, with your gifts. And you connect to your gifts through play and through creativity. Number 9, it's okay to play, to relax, smile again, share your flow. I'm hearing that song, Chiquitita by ABBA. Chiquitita, you and I know of the skies are shining above you. Let me hear you sing once more like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. Try once more like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita. So the walls came tumbling down, and your love's a blown out candle. All is gone, and it seems too hard to handle. And then you've got, look at it, we've got green, green, green. And there's lots of different colors in this. I think there's like 7 different framing. Heart energy, like through the wazoo here, the cosmic wazoo, pile number 3. And this is reminding me of, and the tree here is green as well. It is reminding me of Erwin in The Lord of the Rings, when she saves Frodo and the ring wraiths are following her. I forget what you call them. The Nazgul are following her, and she's like, I do not fear them. You do not fear. You know that no matter what, you will be protected by the divine. And it doesn't mean that you're going to rock up to an unsafe situation. It means that you have the courage to tell the truth and to live in your truth. And she's riding a unicorn. Unicorns only show themselves. Unicorn came up in the last pile as well. Unicorn only shows themselves to the pure of heart. Inner compass, guidance, support. Trust your inner guidance. What did we talk about? You following your intuition. When you didn't know, when you were being gaslit and confused, deliberately, I want to say, and repeatedly, I was going to say depraved, but not you, betrayed by depravity, afflicted souls incarnate around you. You walked by faith and not by sight. And the spirit of appreciation and compassion is calling you to play. Play is pray, I'm hearing. Pile number 3. You are absolutely stunningly beautiful, your energy. I genuflect to your every expression. Your inner child, your higher self, who you are in this moment, your future self, your highest self. Being in your energy, pile number 3, I feel in the presence of true innocence, the lion and the lamb, true innocence and true power, true divinity. You have so successfully been a warrior and a lover, and an artist and a sage. I see you, pile number 3. Take heart. Those with eyes to see, ears to hear, and hearts to see will see you too. But not all will see you. because not all want to see their reflection in you. Many will continue to deny you, to refuse you. You have learned to care and not to carry the burdens of others. This is what the spirit of gratitude and appreciation would like to celebrate in you today, pile number 3. Wow, frickety wow. For you, pile number 3, there's a song by Kali J coming through for you. Bow chicka wowed. You are the bow chicka wow. You are the blessing. Your energy is just so beautiful, pile number 3. Thank you for being with me here today. I do hope you will consider dropping by again, like, commenting, or sharing, or subscribing. Your energy is just an absolute blessing. I wish you every happiness, playfulness, fun, creative expression, letting loose, relaxation, dance like nobody's watching, live, laugh, love. I hope that you get to connect with your tribe more and more, and just continue to be continue to just channel this frequency, not only for yourself, but just anyone that's in a country mile of you experiences the radiation that you exude, the projection that you are. Wow, pile number 3. I'm just going to leave it there. Oh, thank you, and take care, pile number 3. Bye.